everyone, welcome to Dancing with Jamile. Today I have as my guest my mom, Luna, and we are going to talk about a very important topic in the ballet world, and that is pointe shoes. If you are getting started with your pointe shoes, this video is particularly important that you watch it. I'm sure you're gonna learn a lot from our experiences. Okay, so can you tell us when did you started going on pointe?
I am remembering about maybe 15 years ago, not frequently,
Okay.
but yes, at least once a week, something like that.
Yes.
And I couldn't go further with that. Just started beginning, and then I couldn't improve too much with the points.
So you practice pointe because you enjoy them?
Yes, I enjoy them too much. And also, one of my thinking is that they don't have to hurt you. So, as always, since I was very young, I took care of my kids about points, and so for me it's very important not to get hurt with anything you use to do what you love to do. So it is
Yes.
like that.
So, I remember I was giving you my points.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, right. So you really didn't have someone look at your feet and.
No, not like you, because I drive you to somebody who knows about that.
Yes.
So yes, it was a very not good experience, because I adjusted just to the point you gave me, and then
Yes.
also because you have your feet wider than I have. So yes, but I was doing that so happy also.
Yes.
But
Yeah. So what were the brands that you were using?
I have used many brands. I don't remember all, but they are Sencha, Grisco, maybe some others.
An Italian brand?
Yes, the Italian. I don't remember this name, and it is now this is another brand that I am using too.
Yes.
But yes, all those sort of things.
So at the beginning you were using my pointe shoes, which I was giving it to her because for me they were already super soft. So I was giving it to her, and then you did go to the shop and found some that fitted you, no?
Oh yes, that was so beautiful, because looking for also the points and the half points, and also everything for dancing. It is not at all easy to find. You find stores, but you don't find this, how do you say?
The pointe fitter, the pointe shoe fitter.
The pointe shoe fitter, or the advice of somebody that really knows how to do that. And it is very important, because if they don't give you a good advice, you can hurt you and have a very bad injury in your body. So when looking through stores, I came to this store.
So it's Casimiro in
Barcelona.
Yes.
And I told her that I was looking for points for me, and she made me have an appointment with her. And so I had my appointment and everything. So I went, and she was exclusively for me. We took maybe an hour or something like that. So I proved 5, 6 different points, and until she saw that these points were good for me, and they are not so soft, not so hard. And so she was with me all the time and looking that it was for me, the point was perfect for me. So I really love that. I love her too. Her name is Christina. And I really appreciate what she has, all that she has done for me, because now I am so happy with my points. The other ones I already had, they were not so bad, but they were very hard. So they are the Grisco. I love them because they fit me beautiful, but they are hard.
Yes.
And I couldn't improve also, and then we were wondering why I could not improve. So with this, it is the right for me. And also what she did, she gave me the advice of how to put the elastics and this thing. So I learned a lot from her.
Yes. Can you walk us through like the process? Like you arrived that day, so you made them an appointment in advance,
Yes.
and then you went to the shop, and then what happened? Like, what did she ask you to do, or?
Well, at first she was surprised to see that I was looking for points.
It's never too. It's I think it is important that you don't start too early, because otherwise you can harm your feet. But otherwise, it's never too late. You can start whenever you want.
All your dreams come true.
Yes.
And so she thought I couldn't do almost nothing. So she was like a skeptic at the beginning. And then when I showed my points and everything, so she realized that yes, I have. So I know how to use the point shoes. So wear the point shoes, excuse me. So she saw my look at my feet. She told me, "Oh, your feet are like that. Mm-hmm. So I will give you these first points," and then I measured them, and they were not so good for me. I don't remember the brands, but she has almost all the brands there. So then she brought to me another pair of points, and then again. So it was one per one, mm-hmm. looking, and then she always was very careful to see how they were fitting into my feet. Mm-hmm. So until we were in between two, this and the blog, because yes, I already remember I have used blog too. And then it was this, and then she made me do some exercises, like for example, in sixth position, going on releve and down, and then in the first position, to stand in the first position, to see how mm-hmm. it was, to see that the toy did not get hurt, mm-hmm. or what's the name of this?
The Achilles?
Here this?
The heel or the Achilles?
The heel, mm-hmm. Everything that I could be really good with that. So it is like why I say that it is like an hour to be with
yes.
her.
Yes.
So then I have been improving a lot.
Yes.
So,
and did she recommended you to use some something extra, like
yes.
to put between your toes, or pad? The pad.
The pads.
Yes.
So I got the pads from her because I told her that I use a napkin. A napkin. Mm. And she told me that it is important to take care of the skin of the foot. Also, when you are not so young. Also, if you are young, it doesn't matter. You have to take care of the skin and never to injure the skin. But I told her that I was used to the napkin, and I have never used these pads, the pads for that. So also she was surprised to see that. Yes, I bought the pads, and then I started at the beginning wearing the point shoes with that. But at the end, for me, it depends of the weather. It depends of of you.
Yes, of course.
Sometimes you are very sensitive. Sometimes the weather makes your feet change. Like now that it is winter, oh my God. And so, yes.
Yes. It is very important to know, that there is a point shoe for every feet, and that's the responsibility of the point shoe fitters, that they advise you. As Luna is saying, they take 1 hour, and you really ultimately should feel comfortable, and you should feel supported. And there are all of these accessories, and the technology continues to improve, so you have to feel comfortable. And when you are getting started on the points, it is recommended that you go to a point shoe fitter before you're gonna start. So I was very fortunate, because my mom, as she said, she took me to a point shoe fitter. They gave me 2 back then. But then it is important, as you improve your technique and as your feet grow, then that you should go back to a point shoe fitter. And whenever you start feeling any kind of discomfort, too much blisters, bunion pain, that you go back. So always listen to your body. Yes, and now we're gonna talk about the next theme in this video, which is about personalizing your point shoes. So after you told me about your very pleasant adventure with a point fitter, and then you came here, and then I told you, yeah, maybe we can make these ones, which you really like, softer. So I don't know if you want to show the people what we did to your point.
It was terrible. So it was like a surgery, but she opened all the sole, and then because it really was so hard, and then she could 2 or 3 layers of this thing, and now. Yes, I have been proving them, and they're so good.
Yes, we will show you a video of how good she can now roll into the point and back down. Yes. And that's what we use. Like we use a cutter. Make sure your fingers are not on the way, and that you're using a surface that you're not gonna harm, like your beautiful floor, right? It takes a lot of patience, but ultimately you will manage, if that's something that you would like to do to your points. Particularly Grishkos are very, very hard. And then also the lady in the shop, she showed you how to sew the ribbons.
Yes.
And the elastic.
Yes. So beautiful done.
Yeah, so really going into the lower part of the heel. Some people have the problem that when they go up to the releve, passing through the demi point, the heel goes down. So if you really take the fabric from the heel and then from the sides, you are gonna really make sure that the point is really going into your feet. It's like a second skin. Yeah. And then she recommended you these elastics.
Yes.
With the Achilles.
Yes. And I think for me, it is working so good, because then they are gentle with me.
Yes.
So I love that because I used to tie it so hard.
Yes.
And then it doesn't have any elasticity, you know, the
Yes.
ribbon doesn't have any elasticity.
Yes.
Now
Yes.
we have that.
Yeah, so as I said, it's like technology, and people are constantly researching on how to make the life of a dancer better and easier and more joyful. And then, I want to show you my Pointe shoes. We did the same with mine, so I also took out the sole like this, right? And then I sew the ribbons a bit different. So I also took it like from here, from really near to the sole going up. And then I particularly like to sew it from the outside because I in the past when I sew it inside, it was hurting my heel. But there are as much customizations as there are dancers. Yes. And then, you know, with Grishko, as I said, you can really change them, block as well. But then we have other kind of ponchos, like these are merle, which are French. And these ones, they have a plastic component, so there's really nothing you can cut away. So just know that nowadays you might find points that you can tweak and some that you cannot so much. Yeah. Okay. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yes. I'm gonna leave in the description the link to the shop in Barcelona. If you are around, definitely go to Casimiro because you're gonna get incredible advice. And I'm also leaving an article which talks about the importance of going to a Pointe shoe fitter. And yes, so have a beautiful dancing journey. This is Dancing with Jamil.